Right, so I'm gonna do a Instagram live. That's what we're gonna do, and we're gonna talk about some Monday motivation. So, 2, 1. Oh, we are now live. Are we live? Hi there, guys. Good morning. It is Monday here in Dublin. How are you all doing? Just after posting a video on a YouTube, which I've been doing lately, it's got a Monday motivation video. So if you get a chance, go and check it out on YouTube. But I decided we're going to try something different. I haven't done this before. I haven't done Instagram Live, but I'm also filming it at the same time. Here's my iPhone filming you guys, and then here's my Canon 70D filming me. And I want to be talking about a few things that kind of popped up during the weekend, because so this is probably going to be the video part of this is going to go up probably next week, but I usually try to film this. They come Monday motivations, but I usually try to film them on the Monday. It seems to be cold everywhere. It's cold in Dublin as well, but it's actually gloriously beautiful because it's been absolutely dreadful weather. It's been like 2 storms in 1 week here in Dublin. But having said that, last night it made for a spectacular sunset. I posted a thing on Instagram about it. So yeah, I wanted to talk about a couple of things. As you know, I've been doing a lot of videos lately. And some of the videos I do with other people as well. Like I do with Brian from the Porterhouse, we do the beer vlogs. And, you know, I try to do a few different types of... It's as exciting and as much variety as possible in the videos, and there was a few people. Okay, I don't, by the nature of what I do, because I'm musician, because I make videos, I have to be I have to not care too much what other people constantly think, because if you do think about it too much, then you don't do anything, you don't make anything. So you have to be in a way you have to be quite self-confident, but also it's not even self-confidence, it's more to do with the fact that you just simply cannot bother too much about what other people think, because that's just gonna hold you back. So there's a few people criticized one of the videos we've done, and it got me kind of thinking about the whole thing, how we very often complain about stuff. We love doing it, don't we? We love complaining. But like, would it not be kind of make sense not to complain about something when you're in a situation that you're complaining to somebody about something they've done? Do you know what I mean? Like, it's something that somebody else has created, and you start complaining about it. You complaining to them that they've done something that you necessarily didn't like, or there was something wrong with it, but you haven't done anything. Do you know what I mean? Why are you complaining to somebody who's actually doing something? And you know, you think you're kind of somehow. I hate to use the word better, because that's not necessarily what people think, but they feel that they're justified to go and give out to somebody about something. You know what I mean? Like, it's very strange mentality, and I see it everywhere in this little world of ours. And it's, you know, it's as I said, it's the kind of mentality that you can't dwell on it at all. And like, I'm not here to tell you that, you know, I'm not waving here a flag telling you that, like, well, I'd say that don't do it, but I'm not here to wave the flag to say that, like, you know, it's wrong or blah 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 blah. Like, big things like YouTube and a lot of social media, I believe in big part work for the sake that people are able to go and criticize other things. But I just think, you know, if you have the need to go and criticize, gotta think twice before you do it. If you know what I mean? Does it make sense? How about this week, instead of us going on a rant to criticize what other people have done, how about you actually, you know, try to create more and concentrate on that. Concentrate on what you're doing rather than concentrate on what others are doing. If you know what I mean, or concentrate on what you're doing right rather than concentrating on what other people are doing wrong. I think there'd be much more benefit from that. What do you guys think? Any ideas? Having more morning coffee from my trusty old mug. So yeah, that was my rant number one. Like, let's try not to criticize people if we're not willing to do it ourselves. I think it's and I think that's the thing. We spend too much time in negativity and that kind of it's like almost like as long as we find something wrong with something that somebody else has done, we feel like we feel somehow better about it, and that's really weird. That's true. Somebody said I think that sometimes you have to receive some criticism. That's a different thing. I think like I welcome criticism as long as it's constructive. But when it's not constructive, when it's more like someone is just out to get you, if you know what I mean, like if you criticize somebody for the sake of criticizing, not because you're trying to give them constructive feedback. Like constructive feedback, criticism, I think it's very, 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 very valuable. In fact, it's priceless, and you know, it's one of the things that helped me along the way a lot. And you know, the older I get, the more I appreciate it. So maybe in my youth I wasn't as appreciative of it, but nowadays it's like, you know, if somebody criticizes something I do, I really do look at it and say, okay, let's see how we can improve this. But it's more of that kind of negative, like, you know, when you're just trying to poke something for the sake of poking, or you know, or when there isn't any. When there isn't anything constructive in it, I think that's where kind of you have to question, like, is that worth it? Is it worth saying? Criticism just to complain is unhelpful, but when it gives you new ideas, it is for your best. Exactly, and there's the difference. There's the exact difference. If you are giving the constructive side of it, then it definitely is really, really helpful. But yeah. It's that complaining part. I think that's where we are going wrong too often. But as I said, like the other side of it is that like the only thing it kind of got to me wasn't because I was criticized. As I said, I really don't care. It's just this was a collaboration with somebody else, and they got criticized about something really, really, really silly. I suppose I reacted to it. You know, I said my own opinion on the subject matter, but. Even like it's like this was a real life, you know, comments of social media comments. So in a real life moment, I did say my say, but at the same time, I knew that there's no point getting into an argument about it, and I'd rather walk away than get into, you know, crazy argument over something as silly as that. But that's the other side of it, is that like I know as much as I say let's not do this. And I know there's a lot of you guys who agree with me, and more than likely you rarely do it anyway. Some of us do it maybe not even noticing that we do it, and that's kind of, they're the ones that kind of like to raise awareness of like think before you say, and think is this constructive criticism, or is this am I just you know, complaining? But the number one thing is that like even like don't ever let any kind of criticism stop you doing what you're doing, because I think it's better to be creating than not be creating. And as long as you enjoy the process of creating, it's already worth the while. And the chances are that you might be actually making other people enjoy your creativity as well. And that's too much of I think too much of great stuff has been just left in somebody's, you know, bedroom floor because we were scared of what other people would think or say. So if I want you to take anything away with you this week, it is that thing that like just, you know, just go out and create. Don't dwell on the criticism, and definitely, you know, instead of you criticizing somebody as I said, the complaining way, you know, just go and create. I think it'd be much better option and a much better thing to be doing. Anyway, that's my Monday morning thing. As I said, there's another Monday motivation video on my YouTube channel. If you get a chance, please go and check it out and let me know what you think. I'm gonna switch off now, and I shall talk to you guys soon again. You guys rock. That was that.